All right, let's fire it up and then we'll go ahead and download the tune.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ralph's Garage. Quick update on the Trailblazer. I was sitting in line at Chick-fil-A on, it was like 83, 84 degrees out, and the temperature started getting a little hot. So Jay came over. He has HP tuners, so we're going to take a look at the ECU and we're going to see if we have the if I have the patch to control the E-fans.
HP tuners is up. Do me a favor, plug that into your.
All right, I'm taking direction here. So.
All right, we got vlogging a vlog.
Vlogging a vlog again. Where's the hole?
Put some hair around it.
All right, so yeah, Jay came over. He's got HP tuners, and we're gonna see if I have the fan patch. I suspect that I do not.
Read vehicle. So right now we're just gonna pull the tune, let it do its thing.
Whatever happened, it turned my StabiliTrak off.
It's gonna probably trip a bunch of.
And my tire service monitor.
Yeah, it's gonna probably trip a bunch of things while it's reading the ECM.
My tire service monitor's been on. I don't know why I don't have the beer. A beer. I'm getting my beer.
Get your beer.
Oh, we're getting tuned up while we tune up.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're in the driveway, I don't think a cop could say anything, right?
What's the
private
problem?
property. What's the problem?
I didn't hit record.
You didn't hit record? I thought I was new. This guy, he didn't even hit record.
I swear I'm not drunk. Yeah, it's actually going to read the TCM as well.
That's the transmission control module.
The transmission control module. We're not going to do anything with that, but we're going to look at it. Just see what kind of.
Can you make it so that this thing doesn't punch me in the butthole every time it shifts from 1 to 2?
I'm not a tuner, but we can see.
Because that's the thing that happens.
All right, here it is. What do we want to call it?
TBS or Ralph's TBSS Tune 1.
Tune 1. Pre-fans.
Pre-fan, maybe.
Patch,
maybe.
I'm not putting maybe. So we'll open a compare file, and I actually went on the HP tuners repository and already pulled down one that has the PCM for less fans patch on it, and I'll double click that.
Oh yeah, everything's different, right?
Everything, yeah. So the green will indicate what's different. So right now the blue is our original, and then we can show the compare, and that's discrete.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
You can see that's discrete as opposed to Ralph's that's PWM EV. So it doesn't seem like there's anything done because all that green is changes and differences, and it doesn't even look like it was on. And then right here, if we click that, that'll tell you each parameter difference. So number of fans, it says -1. Fan PWM, whatever, is -126. So what we're ultimately
Pulse width modulation.
There you go.
Frequency.
That might be it. Yeah.
Is my educated guess.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, just live with it. I don't
Deal
really know
with
what I'm talking about.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll take all the changes from the PCM for less tune in the repository that had the patch and make that to Ralph's tune, then load that into his. So what we'll do is we'll do the E-fans.
Okay.
And then data log it and see what happens and make sure we're not running too hot. We'll take it down the highway, sit idle a little bit and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
it's still kind of warm, right?
It's been fine.
But we'll be able to hear the fans. We should be able to turn the fans on high from here.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because before they were just kind of on low all the time.
Yeah. All right, well, let's do that, and we'll come back in a couple minutes.
You heard the man. Come back in a couple minutes. What are you still doing here? Get out of here. All right, we're back, and we just copied, well, Jay just copied.
Let me do that again. All right, go ahead.
All right, we're back. Jay just copied all the fan parameters over from a known map that has electric fans to my tune.
Yep.
And we're about to flash it to the truck right now.
Yep.
And,
it'll probably ask me to register the truck since I didn't register the credits for this, but we'll see what happens. All right,
Right.
so put
Okay, you
the
ready?
key on.
Just to on. We're not
Just
turning
on.
the truck
Yeah,
on.
just on. Oh. Okay.
Right, we're in the run position right
Show
now.
license options.
We're probably gonna have to license the truck.
Specific purchase credits. It's gonna cost us 2.
Okay.
So, whatever. So we're gonna spend 2 credits. I have 4 on mine. So let's go. Are you sure? You sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
You're sure,
we need
sure.
this.
All right,
it's a
let's-
necessity.
All right, it is.
It's more than water.
Ralph says do it. We do it. We're connecting. And now we're gonna write it. Let's write it. You ready?
Do it.
All right, we're gonna write the tune. Let HB Tuners do its
Oh
thing.
man, the headlights turned on. Did you see that?
Yeah, it'll cycle the
It's doing all kinds
computers.
of weird stuff. My stability track's off again. All the lights are going.
We're like 40 seconds in. It should write it.
I'm
You wanna hear-
guessing this is normal.
You want to hear a funny story? When I was getting my CTSV tuned, my tuner was like, he was in the passenger seat. I was driving. No, I lied. He was driving my car. I was holding his laptop and we were data logging. Well, he didn't like something, so we pulled up to a light and he's like, let me make a change real quick. So as we're at the light, he's changing it. And the light turns green and he's literally still in the middle of flashing my tune.
So
and
you're just stuck there?
There's cars behind us honking and he's like, I'm sorry. It was fucking hilarious. And literally the light cycled to red and we never got to move. But he's like, I promise I'll move when it turns green. Honest to God, true story.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, it's doing stuff.
Yep.
Oh, it's writing now, right?
Well, this is finalizing the write. It's looking to see if there's any changes in the TCM, which we
Okay.
didn't make. So it's going to go, okay, no change. We'll move on.
That makes sense. All right, there's
Complete.
all kinds of relays clicking and
All right, so write's complete. So I would turn
off
key
and then on.
Yep. Let it sit for a second. All right, now we should be able.
1 second.
Now, if it starts, we did something right. Okay.
Oh, it
cool.
starts.
Cool. All right, now what we'll do is we'll go to the data logger, right?
Right.
Go to scanner, and we'll scan it and see what's going on.
Well, there's a door ajar apparently.
Ruh-roh.
I think it's probably that one and that one.
All right, let's vehicle connect. So it's gathering vehicle data. All right, so here we are. We're monitoring.
Should I shut the hood so that it gets hotter? Well,
Yeah.
let me see if they're spinning.
Yeah, let's see
Differently.
if I can turn the fans on.
So they're not on at all right now.
All right, here, I can probably turn them on.
You're not gonna be able to see anything. It's kind of dark. Sorry. I'll tell you when they turn on. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Sorry, you were looking at my chin. Yeah, they're on like low right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's working like a charm. It's working like a charm. Okay. Is that fan 2? It feels good.
All right, so what I did was I just turned on fan 2.
So both fans run all, like, when they're all off, none of them are running. And then when you had fan 1 on, both fans were on, but they were on low. And then you turned fan 2 on,
Okay,
and they
so
both went to like a medium
You
speed.
noticed a difference when I turned fan 1 on from just idle.
Yeah, when you had all of these off, the fans weren't moving at all.
Okay.
And then you turned fan 1 on, and both fans came
All right,
on, but they
let's-
came on kind of low.
Let's look at coolant temperature. We should be right.
We're 183 right here. This
Engine coolant temp 183. Yep. So I forget what we commanded it come on at, but we can go back to the tune and see.
we're checking.
192. At 195, it should kick on 36, whatever that is. And then as it progressively gets hotter, it will go, and when it gets to 217, at 221, it goes 100%, it looks like. 95.8, and then it scales its way up At 217, it's like, I guess, 56%. And boom, 221 should be 100% on, which, in my opinion, means like both fans
like full
on
blast,
high.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we should visibly see the temperature.
So I'm going to turn the AC on just to see.
Yeah, do that. That won't hurt, yeah.
So they didn't come on with AC. All right, so they did come on.
They're on?
Yeah.
What would you call them on? Like medium?
Like medium right now.
Okay.
But maybe that's because the truck's not like fully warmed up.
Let's see.
I mean, it's pretty much at like 200 right now.
Yeah, we're at 190, the sensor's reading. So we're probably pulling data from a different sensor for the gauge up there.
Well, the gauge is probably not the most accurate thing in the world.
Yeah, for the gauge up there, it's probably pulling from a different sensor.
But it looks like we need gas too. What's new in this thing?
For the sake of HP Tuners, it's reading 192 right now.
And what it's supposed to kick on at 195?
Yeah, I think that's what we said. What was that here? Control by, yeah, 195.8.
Okay, so it should be like any second now. Should I close?
Shut the hood?
Yeah, I'll close the hood.
Yeah.
You want to go for a ride?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, I think
we gotta put the beers away.
Well, you have to put yours away.
Where's yours?
On your trunk.
Oh, fuck.
Here, I'll put it out.
All right.
You're the passenger. Is that a thing?
Are you okay to drive, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
That's
Safety
good.
first. Safety first.
What's up, guys? I'm back. Jay's out in the truck right now. The fan patch was successful, so what we did was copied everything over from a known tune that had the fan patch done on it. Copied all those parameters. We went out, drove around. I loaded the engine up with the brake to get the temp up. Fans came on like they should. We're just going to lower the temperature that they come down. They were coming on at like 220. Excuse me. They were coming down at like 220. I want them to come on at like 215-ish. So on full blast. So that's what we're doing now. Excuse me. Got that COVID. Not really. I want to give you a little update. It's really dark now, so there's not going to be much content from the car. I'll get back with you. All right, guys. Jay just left. Trailblazer's doing great. We ran it down, put some gas in it, and I loaded it up. I wanted to film more in the truck, but it was just too dark, so nothing came out. But yeah, I loaded it up with the brake, drove around, brought the coolant temp up while we were logging, and the fans came on like they should. So the fan installation is successful, and the ECU is now patched for the controlling of the fans. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick update because I know the end of the Trailblazer video I did say that the fans were just kind of were on like a slow speed all the time, and no matter how hot the truck got, they never seemed to turn up. And it wasn't a problem until we finally went above 80 degrees here in New Jersey, and then I was sitting in line at Chick-fil-A waiting for food. Temp started coming up. I had to crank the heat and put the windows down to cool the truck off, which seemed to work. So the fans were running, they're just running slow, but we're all good now. We have a tune for long tube headers that we're going to mess with maybe in the future, because my truck is tuned, was dyno tuned before I put the long tubes on it. So we data logged it. It's not it doesn't knock or anything like that. There's no timing being pulled. It might be running a little rich, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to mess with it. It runs pretty good. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But like I said, next up, we're working on the front bumper of the Trailblazer because it is all cracked up. And I got a bunch of new parts. Well, not a bunch, but I have new parts for it. The little insert for the fog light duct. And I have a new chrome piece that goes there. We're going to do a little plastic welding on that. And a little mod to get rid of your bumper to fender gap. So like, subscribe. If you got any questions, throw a comment down. I'm trying to stay active on there. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all the views. Thanks. See you later.